If you're over 40 and you want to use YouTube to make money, but you have no idea how all of these pieces are supposed to fit together, I want to make this really simple for you today. Because when you start looking online, everybody's talking about courses and products and sponsorships and affiliate marketing and all the ways that you can make money. It gets a little confusing. And before you know it, you're sitting there thinking, how did this all get so complicated? All I wanted to do was start a YouTube channel. So today, I want you to forget about all of that, because if I were starting a YouTube business from scratch today, especially if I was over 40 and brand new to all of this, I would build it around just 3 things. And I call it the 3-part YouTube business model. It's a video, it's a list, and it's an offer. And that's it. And by the end of this video, I want you to be able to actually see how somebody can go from finding one of your videos on YouTube to actually becoming a customer of yours. Because once you understand that path, the whole business online thing starts making a whole lot more sense. And one of the things that I've realized after building 2 YouTube channels is that YouTube itself really isn't the business. And I think that's where a lot of people get confused. We think, okay, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to get subscribers. I'm going to get views. I'm going to get monetized. I'm going to get AdSense money. And yes, all of those things are great. And I like getting those AdSense checks too, just like everybody else does. But if you want to build something that can become a real business, there's more to it than that. There's something much bigger underneath all of it. And it starts with this first part. Your video has one main job. It needs to get the right person to find you. Not everybody, but that right person. And I think we get so caught up in trying to get views that we forget this. A video with 50,000 views from people who don't need anything that you have to offer may not be nearly as valuable to your business as a video with 100 views from exactly the people you want to help. Because you're not just trying to get eyeballs. I mean, you are kind of a little bit, but you're trying to build an audience, and those are 2 very different things. So let's say you've spent 25 years as a bookkeeper. Let's say you want to help small business owners get a hold of their finances without feeling like they need an accounting degree. Your videos shouldn't be just whatever bookkeeping topics happen to get the most searches. You can make videos like how to know if your small business is actually making money, or maybe the 5 numbers every new business owner should know. Now you've got the attention of somebody who has that exact problem that you know how to solve. Being on video is getting people into the room. If you want to make money online, you have to be on video. And I have other videos out there showing you how to be on video. It's not about being all fancy and overdone. It's about getting yourself out there and being helpful and serving people. It's all about having your heart in the right place to begin with. So that's number 1. Video brings the right person to you, and you can show them that you can help them. And if one of the reasons that you got into this is because you eventually want YouTube to make money, I have a free YouTube money map that shows you the different ways that you can actually earn from your channel, even before you have a huge audience. And I'll put that link down in the description. You can grab it for free. And now we need to talk about the second part of this business, and that's your list. You're going to need somewhere for that person to go after they watch your video. And this is where your email list comes in. Now, I know email is not sexy. It doesn't sound nearly as exciting as getting another 1,000 subscribers or 100 subscribers. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to set up an email list today. But I think this is one of the most important things that you can build. Because let's think about how YouTube works. Somebody finds your video, they watch you for 10 minutes, they like you, they think, okay, she actually makes a lot of sense. And I like the way she explains this. But then the video ends, and what happens? They leave. Maybe YouTube will show them another one of your videos. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe they subscribe. Maybe they don't. And even if they do subscribe in this world of YouTube today, that doesn't mean they're going to see everything you post or even another video at all. So we need to get that person somewhere else to go. And this doesn't need to be complicated. You give them something helpful for free. Maybe it's a checklist, a guide, a template, maybe even a little cheat sheet. something that goes along with the thing that you're already trying to accomplish. I call this a freebie or a lead magnet. They give you their email address and you give them the thing. And now you have a way to keep helping them and communicate with them. And I show you how to build this in this video right here. I'll post the link and you can go watch that later. And that's it. You're not trying to trick anybody into getting on your email list. You're saying, hey, if this helps you, I've got something else that might help you too. It's about the service. And now instead of just being somebody who watched one random YouTube video, they're actually becoming part of your audience. There's a relationship starting to form there. It's like you're shaking hands and saying, hello, how are you? Think about it like somebody walking into a store. Your YouTube video got them in the front door. Your email list gives them a way to say, hey, come back. I've got something else you might like. Otherwise, they walk out of that store and you're just hoping that they happen to wander back in one day. And I don't want to build a business on hope. I used to have a store that I went into, and every time I went in, they always gave me this little baggie that had hand sanitizer. It might have had pens. It had a sewing kit that had their name on it. So every time I looked at my junk drawer, I saw that name and I was like, oh, I need to go back to that store. And this is kind of what your email list does. So video gets them to you and the list lets you keep the relationship. And now we get to the third part. Eventually, you've got to have something to sell. And I know the word sale makes people a little bit nervous. We've talked about that in another video because I think a lot of us hear the word selling and we immediately picture somebody chasing us around a car lot. And that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what we're doing here. An offer is simply the next way that you can help somebody, and that's it. If I help you for free on YouTube and you think, okay, I want more help with this, I need to have somewhere for you to go. That could be a digital product. It could be a consultation or a coaching, a workshop, a course, some kind of service that you offer, whatever makes sense for what you know and the person that you're helping, and even how you want to deliver it, what works for you. But especially in the beginning, I would have just one thing, not 7, just one. Because this is another place where I see people get overwhelmed. They think they need a $27 product and a $97 course and a $500 program and affiliate links and a community and a membership and something else over here. It just gets to be too much. And you haven't even sold your first thing yet and you're thinking about all these other things. So let's just sell one thing. Let's see if people actually want it. Let's see what questions they ask. Let's see where they get stuck. And then we can build that next thing. Your audience will actually tell you what to build if you'll pay attention to what they're saying. They're going to come to you for more. They're going to need a little more help. So let's imagine that bookkeeper again. She makes videos helping new business owners understand their money. Let's say she gives away a simple checklist, and it's the 10 numbers that every business owner should track. People download it and they join her email list. And then one day she sends an email offering more help. And I'm not saying that every email needs to sell something, because it doesn't. Your emails ought to be helpful. But maybe her first offer is a $27 mini workshop that teaches people how she tracks these things, what software she uses, and what the numbers really mean for their business. Look at how simple that is. She didn't need a 12-module course with 45 recorded videos. She didn't need 50,000 subscribers. She needed a video, a list, and an offer. And each one leads naturally to the next one, and that's your business. And later, that $27 mini workshop could lead to a $200 master course. That workshop then could lead to a $1,000 consulting package. But she doesn't need to know all of that today. She just needs to know the next step. This is where the overwhelm can come in. And as women especially, we think we need to have everything figured out before we leap. We're used to planning. We're used to being responsible for everybody and everything. And when we come online and suddenly we're beginners again, that can feel really uncomfortable and maybe even a little bit intimidating. So we think we need to figure it all out, the entire business plan, before we start, but you don't. You need to figure out the first few feet of the road that's in front of you, and that's all. So if you're sitting there thinking, okay, Dee Dee, I don't have any of this yet, here's where I'd start. First, write down who you want to help. Not your niche, but the person. Who are they? What are they struggling with? What have you figured out that you can make their life a little bit easier? And I bet many of you already know the thing that would help them, because it's natural that we think about this first. Then I want you to come up with 3 videos that would help that person solve a very specific problem. And that's your beginning. And then I want you to ask yourself, what's one little thing that I could give them that would help them take the next step to get their next win? That's your lead magnet. That's your free thing. And then if they wanted even more help, what's the one single thing I could sell them? That's your offer. You just created the bones of a business. You didn't need a funnel with 47 steps. You didn't need 5 income streams. You didn't even need a giant audience. You needed one person, one problem, and one way to help them for free. And eventually, you'll need one way to help them even more. And YouTube sits right at the top of all of it, bringing all of these people to you. It's your marketing engine. And I think that's why I love this platform so much. This is how I built my business. And I give everything I know away for free. But people come to me and pay me for the implementation of all of that. And they want the exact steps for their specific situation. And the best part, you're not cold calling people. You're not chasing people around the internet saying, hey, buy my stuff. You're making something helpful. You can feel good about this. And someone that needs that help finds you. They get to know you and they decide whether or not they like you. And when they're ready for more help, you've got something there for them. And if you're over 40 and you feel like you missed your chance to build something online, I really want you to understand this part. You probably already have the hardest part done. You've got the knowledge. You've got the experience. You've got the stories, and you've got your mistakes that you made. You've got all of those things that somebody else is still trying to figure out. And now you just need a simple system for putting that knowledge in front of the right people. It's a video, a list, and an offer. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. You don't need to make it harder than it needs to be. And if you're sitting there thinking, okay, but I don't even know what I know that somebody would want to hear about. And that's exactly what I talk about in this video right here. And I'm going to show you how to take things that you've learned, the experience that you already have, and turn those things into actual YouTube video ideas. So go watch that one next, and I'll see you over there. Bye.